Getawi Hospital, burns victims lie in bed after recent Israeli strikes in Lebanon. Their bodies, wrapped in bandages, they are battling physical and emotional trauma. Mahmoud Dawi is a soldier in the Lebanese army. He says since the strike hit him, he has been unable to sleep.
This war is very tough. They are bombing wherever they want. Civilians, ambulances, or soldiers, hitting anyone. They affected me, made me anxious. I couldn't sleep ever since the strike, but thank God we are now better. God willing, this war ends, so these feelings of fear and terror end.
Another patient with severe burns said she was sitting in a cafe with her family and that they were, quote, minding our own business when an attack came. The hospital's burns unit has opened its doors to victims of strikes from different parts of Lebanon. According to plastic surgeon Ziad Sliman, many have burns so severe that they're unlikely to survive.
We can't perform miracles. We can treat, we can push our strength to the maximum, but we can't perform miracles.
More than 1 million Lebanese have fled their homes since Israel intensified its airstrikes and launched a ground campaign in southern Lebanon against the Iran-backed Hezbollah group. In solidarity with Palestinians in Gaza, Hezbollah has been striking Israel.
We don't like to live through this sorrow. We don't like to live through this sadness and pain. Our children die, our families die, and we die. We just want to live and nothing more. I wish peace for this country. And from my side, if the country stays like this, I would choose to flee now before tomorrow.
The most important thing now is to help people who've been displaced by this war machine, by the aggression and war waged on us by Israel for the past month, but particularly for the past 2 weeks or so. We have more than 1.2 million Lebanese displaced. This is unprecedented by any scale. You only see this level and this sheer number, as well as the pace and speed of kicking people out of their places of residence, of their safe homes, into another area of this scale of 20 to 25% of the Lebanese. You only see it in major earthquakes. What we're going through is like a major earthquake that Lebanon has been facing, but because of an aggressive war on us and a war machine that's been waged on us, and you can hear now the drone 24 hours on our land, overseeing our land and our sky. We appreciate all sort of aid, particularly medical and non-medical items for the relief. We need anything, because we have 250,000 people in collective shelter in 1,000 schools. I mean, this is also something of huge scale for a small country like Lebanon to have 1,000 collective shelter distributed across the country. He needs to stop the insanity that the Israeli leaders have been going through for many, many years, but particularly recently, in resorting only to wars. They consider this precise, they consider this surgical, they send warnings as if they're showing to be professional army, but this has been all war crimes waged on Lebanon. All the acts that they've been doing are genocidal. They don't differentiate between civilians or non-civilians. We have babies, kids, women, families that have been killed in the past few weeks. 125 health workers has been killed, and we're still counting. I think they just need to ask themselves, rather than lecture others, on the need to stop the insanity of wars that have been waging on Lebanon.
يا الله